Hey there, everybody. Robert Taylor with Wonderscape Creations. Next thing we're going to go over is the asset options. Um, and it's pretty much very straightforward. Overlap with children, you check mark this, and the children can overlap with their parent. In some instances, you may want that. Um, and in those instances, it's like rocks. You may be okay with more rocks spawning on the parent. Um, or overlapping with the parent in any regards. And that's important to make sure that we have that option for things like that. Then you can force the asset scale so that you can force the scale of everything to be this scale that you determine right here. Next, you have the starting rotation and the starting translation and the extents multiplier. All of this stuff right here is what is the final result. So this right here will change everything for us if we uh, want it to start out that way. The translation, rotation, and scale are done at the very, very, very beginning. This force asset scale will then bring this scale back near the end and force that. So you need to make sure that you understand that that is how that works. The next thing we have here is the mesh options. Uh, this will allow you to have the same meshes here, and we'll change only the very first mesh here. So if I were to open this up, open up the tree here, it would change this slot. I'm working on a method so that you can change all of them if you choose, but for now, it's only changing the first slot. Then here's where you choose whether your meshes will have collision, if they're even visible, if they cast shadows. If they don't cast shadows, cast hidden shadows. Um, affect distance field lighting, the detail mode, start culling, end culling, world position offset, include HLODs. So this would include everything in your HLOD when you generate HLODs. Um, and that is all there for static meshes. The assembly is a little on the low side at the moment. That's how Biome Core came. In the future, there will be a lot more here, specifically the ability to um, pull tagged information and determine how frequently it spawns per instance all over the graph. And if I can hack it, additionally adjusting scale, orientation, all that kind of stuff. We went over pruning when we did the debug, and then runtime options. So export the points and all this information that you choose to have here for if you choose to have runtime and stuff happening within your biomes. And I notice I'm here in seedlings, which is fine. So the runtime options will be dragged into the runtime assets and will determine where this stuff spawns so that it doesn't spawn on top of something if that's how you have everything set up.